I love a good challenge, and so today I'm trying a new sourdough challenge called the Sourdough Inclusion Alphabet Challenge. At least that's what I'm calling it. Now, it wouldn't be a proper challenge without some rules, and so I've added a set of rules for myself. Now, those rules include not Googling anything. I do not want to know if my inclusion idea has ever been done before or if anybody has tips, tricks, or suggestions for me to follow along the way. I'd rather just start with a clean slate and learn everything completely new for myself. So, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe because this is going to be a huge learning opportunity for all of us because I'm definitely going to be making quite a lot of mistakes if I had to guess. The second rule is even if the loaf fails, I still need to show it. There is no cheating allowed here. Okay, so 2 rules. If you guys have any other rule suggestions, let me know in the comments and I'll tack those into it as well. So how the challenge is going to work is every week I'll use a different letter of the alphabet. I still haven't really decided if I want to go in chronological order, if I just kind of want to freeball it. For the ease of the challenge, I've decided that today we are starting with letter A and my base is going to be arugula, but we're going to get into those ingredients in a quick second here. I just wanted to welcome you all back to my channel. Thank you so much for finding this video and joining me on my new challenge. I decided to start my challenge off with arugula. I'm more of a savory person, so I really wanted to get that sharp kick. I'm a little nervous about how the greens are going to hold up in a 450-degree oven. I have lemon zest soaking in its own juices over here. Actually, look close enough, you'll see the oil turning the liquid cloudy. It smells amazing. And over here, I got a little bit of parm because it just felt correct. I started off as I normally would. Flour, water, and starter. Make sure you check out my caption for my full sourdough recipe. You'll see once I mix it that it's shaggy and super sticky. Kind of like the pull at your skin type of sticky. But after a 30-minute rest, it smoothed out and Mr. Remy was starting to feel like velvet. I dimpled the top, and to be honest, it is so satisfying. It's like popping bubble wrap. Then I added my salt and a little bit of everything bagel seasoning and just mixed it all in together. Then came these like cat paw smooshes. I have no idea what the real name is for it, but I've seen people all over TikTok do this and I wanted to try it myself. It is my favorite part right now. You can literally feel the gluten strands starting to develop and fighting back under your palms. Little bit of a workout and I feel like a cat pawing or kneading at a blanket, but whatever. You're just gonna see if it works. Pulled too hard? Arugula stems tearing through the dough like little tiny needles. I like to add mine during the second set of stretch and folds. I know some people swear by adding them during lamination, but every time I've tried that, I have always failed. It just turns into a sticky disaster for me and my inclusions are never evenly distributed, so I'm sticking to adding them during my stretch and folds today. After the inclusions were in, I moved into my coil folds. I did 2 sets of these in 30-minute intervals. Honestly, it feels exactly like playing with silly putty. The texture of the dough is so cool at this stage. It's stretchy, bouncy, and it's just really fun to handle. My house though was unusually warm today, so my bulk fermentation moved way faster than I planned. Winter is finally coming to an end and you can really feel spring starting to peek through, and I am so ready for it. After a long and thoughtful decision, I actually decided against splitting the loaf. I've never actually made a massive loaf before, and let me tell you, it is difficult to shape. The dough is so heavy and it just wants to spread out. I went in for the pre-shape, just gently rounding Mr. Remy up to build a little bit of that surface tension before letting him rest. Then I let him sit for like 10 minutes. And then I went in for my final shaping. I really tried to stitch him tight, even though it literally felt like a paperweight in my hand. I tucked Mr. Remy into the banneton, did like this little weird zigzag cross stitch, realized I added too much flour, and then added a little bit of water. I don't know if that's right, but I just wanted to seal him up. Waited like an hour, gave him one nice deep score with the suggestion from my boyfriend. He really wanted me to do this like kind of C shape here. And then into the heat Remy went. Okay, genuinely, this is probably the best ear I have ever gotten. Actually, my first ear in almost a year of making sourdough. I've never been able to achieve an ear like this. I am very proud of myself. The crust was absolutely gorgeous. It's part of the reason that I love using a little bit of whole wheat flour because I find it adds this really nice caramel color. But let me tell you this, when I sliced into this loaf, I realized I created a lemon bully. The smell hitting me is like 90% citrus. The parm just kind of disappeared, couldn't be seen or tasted, so maybe I gotta do cubes next time and not shredded. And the arugula was there in sight and slightly in taste. If I'm gonna bake this again, I would use way more arugula, probably double or triple the parm and obviously cubed, and I would use way less lemon. I will say, this bread toasted with some cold cream cheese and smoked salmon would probably be the best breakfast ever. 1 down, 25 to go. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. Until next time.